Welcome back. You're now tuned into the other side of sports. It's your host, Laws, in the building. I'm solo dolo. Y'all know why I'm here. We watching the NBA draft, and I'm watching the Washington Wizards to see what they're gonna do. And I told y'all on my IG that it was a 0% chance that any big splashes was gonna be made by this team. Dog, well, for those who are watching the draft, we're going to just go ahead and give you the rundown real quick before I get into what I really came here to say. Paulo Banchero goes one in the Magic. Chet Holmgren two to the Thunder. Rockets get Jabari Smith. He drops surprisingly, but that's a great pickup for them. Keegan Murray goes four. Jaden Ivey, a surprise there, goes fifth to the Pistons. Then you have Benedict Mathurin goes to the Pacers. Shaden Sharp to the Trailblazers. Pelicans take Dyson Daniels out of the G League Ignite. Spurs get Jeremy Sokan um, out of Baylor. And then you had the Wizards at number 10 select Johnny Davis. Johnny Davis out of Wisconsin. How do I feel about the pick, dog? Johnny Davis. Um, every year I get depressed around draft time because I know that the Washington Wizards are not going to do what they have to do in order to make this team better. I just know it now, dog. It's not even up for discussion where I'm thinking like, oh, they might like I know that this team is entrenched in mediocrity. It's entrenched in mediocrity, dog. And it is not that this pick is that of a bad pick, but it's not moving the needle. It's not moving the needle, people. Johnny Davis is a solid basketball player. I think he'll come to the Wizards, and I think he'll be semi-productive. But when we thinking about game changers, who out of Wisconsin came into the league and was a cooker? Tell me one was a superstar out of Wisconsin. They don't produce superstars, dog. Let's start there. Johnny Davis is a good, solid spot up shooter, but he's not a game changer. Is he an all-star? I don't even think he's that. He's just a solid contributor to the team. He plays well. I'm not saying he's a bum or a scrub. He's not that. But in this draft, there was like 3 or 4 guys that could change the trajectory of your franchise. And I don't know. First of all the rumors about the Wizards trying to go after uh Malcolm Brogdon or DeJounte Murray. First of all, I just gotta keep it all the way 100, dog. Quint Mayo don't know what he talking about. He feeding the people lies and fabrications and funny business, dog. It's no talks with these teams. First of all, people may not believe, dog, but we can fact check stuff. Everybody got people. Some people don't know the relationship. I conceal my relationships with certain, NBA people and people who are in the know and kind of know what's going on. Dog, that report was laughable. No, only dumb, idiotic fans is gonna believe that we gonna get DeJounte Murray for our 10th pick and a player or two. That what? Are you kidding me? The fact that that even was reported is mind-boggling to me because there's no real chance. That's like me saying, "Yeah, man, I applied for this job to make $22 million a year, and I'm just waiting for them to come." Like, what, dog? What do you, these these fairy tale storylines that try to make the fans believe that the Washington Wizards are actually doing something productive, that they have a plan to build this roster and team correctly. This is the stuff that they fall back on. Oh yeah, we tried to get make moves and do all this stuff. We tried to like get a phone call, get Malcolm Brogdon to make the roster better, but we just didn't have the pieces. It just didn't work. All these excuses, dog. I'm tired of the excuses. That's the difference between winners and losers. Losers face the same oppositions that winners do. Winners face the same opposition that losers do. The difference is winners find a way. And I'm tired of us having all these excuses as a franchise why we can't get out of mediocrity. Is Johnny Davis a bad pick? No, he's not. He's not a bad pick. He's a solid pick. But what are we talking about here? Is he going to keep Bradley Beal on his team? No. Is he going to change the trajectory of his franchise? No. Do we have to wait some time in order to get the production that we're looking for out of these draft picks, Denny Abdias, and all of these middle of the road Bamas, these 5 through 10 guys? We got to wait for them to develop and get better for our team to turn around. Dog, this is not the NBA team that I want to root for. Y'all can root for them Bamas that take 50 hours in a day just to get the team to mediocrity, dog. What are we talking about? Just because Tommy was able to get out of some bad contracts, we going to say he's doing okay and it's fine? No. That's not, I don't do anything just to be mediocre. I don't do anything to just all of this nepotism that's with the team, hiring coaches. Bama's used to play here and not really getting people here to challenge the player. We heard all about how the defense was going to be different under a new coach, new regime, and all this. And then these Bama's played defense for first 30 games and then forgot how to play defense the rest of the season. Come on, man. Something's got to give. What are we doing? What are we doing? And everybody else going to just be chill because they try and keep and coddle relationships and all that. No, we keeping it all the way 100 over here at OSS. We the new medium, like Draymond Green say. We the new media. None of the funny business trying to pat Bama's on the back, make people feel good. Oh yeah. No, we not going to size the pick and try to gas the pick to make it seem better than it really is. We got these dudes that they pick, Rui Hachimura, Corey Kispert. You know, they not bad players. I'm not saying that they're bad, but dog, they're not game changers. We need game changers. You have Bradley Beal, and you expect him to stay on his team with nobody to really compliment him in a real way. Kristaps Porzingis, that's a good try, but if the Bama can't stay healthy and his leg made of noodle soup, does he help us? I think it's a piece, but you need more than that. You need a player. And all of this, oh, we don't have the pieces, or we just don't have it, blah, blah, blah. Then you need to figure a way. You need to do it through the draft. This is a draft who has talent in it. Banchero went number 1, he tough. Jabari Smith fell to 3, he tough. Jaden Ivey fell to 5, he tough. Those are the 3 I like the most. Then you got like Shaden Sharp and some questionable guys. I probably wouldn't pull the trigger on some of them. But like, what are we doing, Tommy? What's the plan? Everybody else going to be buddy with you. Try to, oh yeah. What's the plan? Do we need to change? Like, at least I can say this. I'm not upset. I felt like they did scout this properly, right? If you're picking at 10, who do you get? I think this is the guy you get at 10. I'm not mad at the pick. Again, I'm not mad. Congratulations to the young boy, but I'm just saying he's not a needle mover. Good spot up shooter, solid, defender, can get buckets. It has clutch in him. Is he moving the needle? Is he better than anything we got on our roster right now? Right now, your roster is Thomas Bryant, who trash. Get him off the roster. Denny Avdia, who's 6'9", soft cookie dough ice cream out here, getting easy bake oven every night because he can't defend. Caldwell Pope, who's solid. He's played solid, but he's been inconsistent on the scoring end. Yeah. Daniel Gafford, who I don't know what happened to his minutes. Did he had an injury, got COVID, then he was out the roster for a minute, then he got brought back slowly. I don't know. But All I know is that there is no plan. Those last games towards the end of the season, these Bama's was winning for what? What reason were they winning it? 10-5 is the difference maker in this draft. You lose 3 more games, you picking at 5, and you getting a Jay Navi on your team. I don't know what the strategy that the Washington Wizards are trying to like. I don't know what is your plan. Anthony Gill, what is he? Why is he on the roster? Rui Hachimura, though, had basket case head situations for the whole half the season, and then comes in and it's like, all is forgotten. Like, we not going to. You pick this dude to be a contributor to come in and play on his team, and then he's not playing. Whatever the reasons are, it's unacceptable. Then you got Corey Kispert, who didn't get a lot of minutes, even though I thought he was very productive and had potential. Put the young boy in a game, let him rock out. You need scoring. I don't understand what the holding back of the players was. Kyle Kuzma, you got to keep him unless you're going to trade him and get something, a good, decent value for him back. But he was very productive, and I'm not mad to see him still on the team. But I'm like, what are we doing? Neto, get him out of here. Porzingis, like I said, he's a piece, but to me, that's just like a grasp at straws. You gave away, you know, Bertans, who, I mean, we ain't need him anyway, and then main man point guard used to play with us. I mean, for Porzingis, okay, fine. I'm not mad at that. Thomas Sadarowski, trash. Get him off the roster. How dare he criticize John Wall? How dare he? You not busting a grape. You pull up your career stats compared to John Wall. Stop it, dog. Get him up out of here. Anybody that delusional don't need to be on our roster. Ish Smith, 38 years old, dog. Bama old as me. He about to retire in 2 years. Come on, what is we doing? What are we doing, people? Why is he back on our roster? Because he's a good dude? Because he brings good locker room morale? That's for losers. The locker room morale and stuff, that's what they do in Little League. Oh, yeah. Make sure you got a good player. No, we trying to win. What are y'all doing? These charity cases, dog. And there's no knock to Ish Smith. I think he's a solid backup point guard. But, dog, when you talking about winning games, he's not it. Let's just be honest, dog. And it's no knock to him as a person. I think he's a great personality, good guy, all that above. Make the Bama a coach if you really want him on a team like that. Isaiah Todd, what happened to him? We drafted him. Bama ain't see the light of day. Is he really that trash? Have our evaluations been that terrible that he can't even touch the floor? Cassius Winston, has our evaluations been that trash? He can't even touch the floor? What are we doing? What are we doing? And that question goes out to Tommy Shepard, aka Ernie Grunfeld 2.0. It's a legitimate question. And I'm going to be on the island out here as a solo Washington Wizards fan. Everybody might not be as peeved and ticked as I am, and they just okay because you've been brainwashed to just butter up all of this crap. It's unacceptable. Dog, it does not take 50 years to get your franchise turned around. The only reason it takes a long time is because you have inept people who don't know what they're doing. If you know what you're doing, then do something. And it can't be these just safe moves. Shake it. I'd rather you just shake it all up crazy. What are we doing with Bradley Beal? What's the plan? Did he sign the contract, the tenure? Did they doing a sign and trade? Is it not happening? Is it is? The reports coming out, all this stuff. Like, dog, control your house. These reports do not help. People look at the Washington Wizards as a joke. GMs across the league look at the Washington Wizards management organization as a joke. They don't take us seriously. Players don't take them seriously. GMs, coach don't take it seriously. We have to change that. I wasn't trying to raise my voice past a certain decibel level, but it is what it is, young. And somebody has to be 100, not be trying to kiss tail around the city and make people feel all jolly and then write an article the next day trying to cite Johnny Davis and how he gonna be the difference maker and all this when it's all fabricated lies, dog. We just gonna just keep it all the way 100. And if you want to say something back, say something back. Y'all, half of y'all scared anyway in the media. I tweet y'all, reach out. Y'all be like, all tongue tied. Okay, I try to play nice, but now I'm coming for you. Just straight like that. You can say what you want. You can try to slander me, whatever. You don't want to go down that path, dog, because I don't have to hold hands going across the street. I don't have training wheels on my bike over here. We not tied to the system. You can't blackball me. Man, it's your boy Laws, OSS 980. They got to get it together, dog. I'm on their neck. I'm on Tommy Shepard neck till this franchise get turned around. Follow us at OSS 980 at Other Side of Sports. I'm out.